We were all promised that AI would make our lives easier, but what if it's secretly destroying our brains? What if the tools that are supposed to help us are actually making us dumber? We see crazy headlines about AI taking jobs, but the real danger is way more personal. It's a danger to our minds and our relationships. Some brand new studies are screaming a warning. People who use AI all the time might have weaker critical thinking skills than people who barely touch it. And this isn't a small difference. We're talking about a massive drop. We are outsourcing our thinking, and the price we're paying is absolutely insane. Just imagine a student who doesn't even try to solve a hard problem, they just ask a chatbot for the answer. Or an artist who doesn't have a single unique idea, they just type a prompt into an image generator. This isn't some dystopian movie plot. This is happening right now. We're all jumping on these AI shortcuts because they feel like progress, but with every single shortcut, we are sacrificing our ability to think for ourselves. The convenience is the bait, but the trap is a future where we've handed our humanity over to a machine, one task at a time, and as our own skills die, we become incredibly easy to manipulate on a scale we have never seen before. Section 1. The seductive promise of AI, the Trojan horse of convenience. Okay, let's be real. AI is awesome. Your GPS navigates you through a new city, saving you the stress of getting lost. Netflix knows exactly what movie you want to watch next. Your smart assistant sets alarms and answers dumb questions, giving you back a few minutes of your day. In the professional world, it's even crazier. AI is a productivity cheat code, repetitive tasks, automated, code, written in seconds, giant reports, summarized instantly. We've seen studies that prove AI tools can make new employees as productive as senior-level pros. It's sold to us as the ultimate equalizer, a tool that unlocks 100% of our potential. The sales pitch is perfect. We're told AI is our partner, our assistant, our co-pilot. It does all the boring, tedious, and difficult stuff so we can be more creative and more human. The benefits seem obvious. Companies see lower costs, and we see more free time. It's easy to look at this and see nothing but a win. But this is the trap. The convenience is a Trojan horse. We open the gates and celebrate it with no idea of the hidden cost. We are so focused on what we're gaining in speed that we don't see the skills we're losing forever. The problem isn't the AI itself, it's that we're becoming completely dependent on it without even thinking. Researchers call this cognitive offloading, basically delegating our brain's work to a machine. We've done this for centuries with books, but AI is on a whole different level. We're not just storing information anymore, we're offloading the actual process of thinking and creating. Think of the GPS effect, but for your entire life. Most of us can't even navigate our own city without our phone. It's convenient, but studies show that constant GPS use can literally shrink the part of your brain used for spatial memory. We lose the ability to find our own way. Now, apply that to everything. An AI can write your emails, but what happens to your ability to form an argument? When you face a problem, is your first instinct to think or to type it into a chatbot? With every task we hand over, we're not just saving time, we are giving up a chance to practice and strengthen our own minds. We are becoming passengers in our own lives, and we don't even notice our own intelligence fading away. Section 2. The erosion of the human mind. The atrophy of critical skills. The first thing to die from our AI obsession is one of the most important things we have: critical thinking. This isn't just knowing facts, it's the ability to analyze information and make your own judgments. It's the hard part of thinking, and AI lets us skip it entirely. Why spend hours researching when an AI can spit out a perfect-sounding summary in 5 seconds? The problem is, the AI's answer, even if it's right, robs you of the intellectual journey. It gives you the destination without the struggle. Several studies have already found a direct link. The more you use AI tools, the worse your critical thinking gets. In an age with more information than ever, we're becoming less able to actually process it. We're becoming consumers of answers, not builders of understanding. Recent MIT research found that using ChatGPT for writing led to lower brain engagement than just using Google. And another study suggests that while AI makes us faster, it can also make tasks more boring and kill our motivation to do things ourselves. This leads straight to the death of another human superpower, creativity. AI tools are amazing, but they only work by remixing the billions of things humans have already created. The temptation to just type in a prompt instead of doing the hard work of coming up with an idea is massive. An architect who relies on AI might lose their ability to sketch and imagine. A writer who uses AI to beat writer's block might slowly lose their own unique voice until they just sound like a statistical average. We risk creating a culture where AI generates content based on the past, and future humans learn how to create by copying the AI. The result could be the slow death of our collective imagination. Beyond that, our basic ability to remember things is at risk. Search engines mean we don't have to memorize information anymore. This is another form of cognitive offloading that can cause our ability to remember things on our own to decline. The reliance becomes a crutch, and over time, the muscles that support our memory get weaker. Maybe the most alarming part is how it's destroying our social and emotional skills. AI companions are here, designed for emotional support. For lonely people, they can seem amazing, but there's a huge catch. A joint study from MIT and OpenAI suggested that using AI chatbots more was linked to being more lonely and having less social life in the real world. The reason is simple. Human relationships are messy. An AI companion is designed to always agree with you. It doesn't challenge you or have bad days. That feels good, but it's terrible training for dealing with actual humans. Relying on these perfect fake interactions can destroy our ability to handle real human connection. Section 3. The manipulation machine. AI as a tool for social control. As our brains get lazier, we become terrifyingly vulnerable to a much bigger threat: mass social manipulation. This isn't a sci-fi plot. It's happening right now in your newsfeed. The same technology that writes a helpful email can also create flawless disinformation. The most obvious example is deepfakes. AI can now create fake images, videos, and audio that are impossible to tell from reality. We've already seen this weaponized. An AI-generated picture of an explosion near the Pentagon caused the stock market to dip. In New Hampshire, an AI clone of President Biden's voice was used in robocalls to tell people not to vote in the primary. The number of deepfakes online is skyrocketing, with some reports showing increases of over 1,000% year over year. The goal of this AI-powered propaganda isn't just to spread one lie, it's to destroy our trust in reality itself. When anything can be faked, everything is questionable. A real photo can be dismissed as AI-generated to escape blame. This creates a world of chaos, where nobody agrees on anything, which is the perfect environment for dictators to take over. One company has already found over 1,200 unreliable AI-generated news websites, many of them just pumping out propaganda 24/7. But the manipulation is deeper than fake news. AI allows for psychological targeting on an insane scale, and this threat goes straight for your bank account. AI-powered cybercrime is exploding. Scammers use AI to write perfect phishing emails and, worst of all, to clone voices. With just a few seconds of audio from a social media post, a scammer can call you pretending to be a loved one in danger. One survey found that a quarter of adults had already experienced an AI voice scam, with 77% of those people losing money. In one of the most insane cases, criminals used deepfake video and audio to impersonate a company's CFO on a video call, tricking an employee into transferring almost $26 million. Experts predict that in the US alone, fraud losses from generative AI could hit $40 billion by 2027. When you combine lazy brains, perfect disinformation, and precision targeting, you have a weapon that threatens our entire society. The dangers we're talking about aren't some theory. They are happening right now. If the idea of a future run by mass manipulation and skill loss scares you, then the first step is to wake people up. Share this video with someone you know, and let's start a real conversation in the comments below about how we survive this new reality. Section 4. The Path Forward. Reclaiming our humanity in the age of AI. It's easy to feel like we're doomed, but this is not our destiny. The future isn't written yet. The choices we make right now will decide if AI becomes our partner or our master. The answer isn't to get rid of technology, it's to build a new relationship with it, one where we are in control. First, we have to become conscious users of AI. Fight the urge to take the effortless answer. See AI for what it is, a powerful but flawed tool. It is not a replacement for your brain. Before you ask a chatbot for a solution, struggle with the problem yourself. Before you accept an AI summary, read the original article. This isn't about making life harder, it's about exercising your brain so it doesn't disappear. This personal fight needs to be backed up by a massive investment in a new kind of education. We taught people how to read and write. Now we must teach everyone how to survive in an AI world. This means teaching critical thinking as a form of self-defense. We need to show people how AI works, what its limits are, and how to spot AI-generated garbage. This is about giving you the power to see the truth. At the same time, we have to go all in on the skills AI can't copy. Our schools and jobs need to stop valuing what are called soft skills and start calling them essential human skills. Deep critical thinking, real creativity, teamwork, and emotional intelligence. We need to change our education to focus less on memorizing facts, a task AI is perfect at, and more on collaboration, communication, and creativity. These are the skills that will become priceless. Of course, you can't do this alone. We need real regulation. This is already starting to happen. We need stronger data privacy laws. Most importantly, governments around the world need to set clear rules for how AI is built and used. This includes demanding that companies tell us how their algorithms work and holding them accountable when their tools cause real harm. A survey in the UK found that a huge majority of workers want a legal right to be involved before their bosses bring in AI, instead of just letting companies decide everything. Ultimately, we have to build a culture that values human struggle and effort, not just frictionless efficiency. We are at a massive crossroads. AI offers us a future of ultimate convenience where machines do all the hard work. But this promise has a dark side. The hidden cost of relying on AI is the destruction of our most important human skills, our ability to think critically, create something new, and connect with other people. We are outsourcing our own minds, and by doing that, we're making ourselves weak and vulnerable to manipulation on a scale that was once impossible. The unbelievable ease of AI is a Trojan horse. We welcome it for the gifts it brings, while it quietly destroys our freedom and our trust in reality. The easy path leads to a world where our brains have atrophied, reality is warped by deep fakes, and our lives are subtly controlled by algorithms that know our weaknesses better than we do. But this future is a warning, not a guarantee. The rise of AI doesn't have to be the end of human genius. It can be the very thing that forces us to decide what makes us truly human. It challenges us to be smarter with our tools, tougher in our thinking, and to value real human connection more than ever before. The choice is ours. We make it with every click, every prompt, and every query. The question we all have to answer is this: will we be the architects of our own future, or will we hand that job over to the machines we built? If you found this video valuable and believe this is one of the most important conversations we can have right now, please smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're going to keep doing deep dives into the technologies that are completely changing our world. Thank you for watching.